Welcome, I'm Chris Chase with the Western Flyer Foundation. It happened. Last Friday, December 4th, after almost 36 months apart, the original house of the Western Flyer was lifted up onto the deck of the boat. It was a spectacular day. It's been raining a ton around here lately, and it just seemed like the clouds parted, the sun came out, and everything went off without a hitch. Exactly how you would want something like that to happen. Anyway, they started about 8 o'clock in the morning. First thing they did was they brought the house out into the street, and then they brought the boat out into the street. The reason they needed to bring the house and the boat out into the street, they just couldn't do it inside the shop, was if you go back to that clip you just saw a couple of minutes ago, you'll see that the house, when it came off 3 years ago, just barely clears the deck, maybe 10, 12 inches off the deck. And when they rebuilt the boat with the taller bulwarks at 36 inches, they couldn't lift the house onto the boat inside the building. The house will fit on the boat inside the building, but they didn't have enough clearance to get it up over the bulwarks and down onto the deck. So at 8 o'clock in the morning, they first pulled the house out into the street. They set it down safely. They changed the orientation of the doors, and then they brought the boat out. They used a large bulldozer as kind of a dead man and a block and tackle to help pull the boat out on a steel frame on some pipe rollers. Once they got the house onto the boat, they used the same bulldozer, but in reverse. They had a dead man in the back of the shop, and they used a long block and tackle to ease the boat back into the shop. Completely flawless, exactly how you would want something like that to happen. No mishaps, no fanfare, no nothing. Super hats off to Pete Rust and the crew of the Shipwrights Co-op. This has been Pete's baby, the house restoration. He's been spearheading the house restoration since the very beginning. 3 years ago, he was the guy that came up with that contraption to pull the house up off the deck and put it down safely behind the boat. And on Friday, he was on point. You can see him running around. He's got a red sweatshirt with some black pants on, and I'm sure that night he slept easy. The house went down onto the deck like a hand in a glove, just absolutely flawless. So hats off to Pete and the Shipwrights Co-op. Not any talking in this video, just a lot of crane footage, bulldozer footage. I think it speaks for itself. I know you're going to enjoy it. Let's dive in.
always red-tailed hawks up there. So pretty.
That looks a little better.
That looks good.
Okay.
So yeah.
Very cool pattern.
Porthole's glistening. Probably doesn't weigh that much. That would be nice.
That's it, the end of another chapter in the rebuilding of the Western Flyer. Again, pretty spectacular day. I got there about 7:30 in the morning. I stayed till about 3 in the afternoon when they shut those doors. Cold, crisp December day, but all in all, it was a spectacular day. Really nice to see the house back on the boat. Just looks like a boat again, you know, complete package once again. And it's definitely a turn of the page in the restoration. You know, the end of phase one, the hall, deck, and house restoration is in sight. You know, over the next couple of months, they'll get the house bolted down. They'll get that 4.5 decking completed or laid actually. They'll get interior bulkheads completed, a little bit of interior woodworking, but definitely we're starting to see the end of phase one coming to completion over the next 3 or 4 months. But anyway, until the next chapter, the next story in the Western Flyer. Thanks for watching.